and welcome back to another episode of Rising Angels Reborn. I love this game. I'm not joking. This is the one I look forward to recording the most. So, let's jump right back in. Last time, we were working on solving... we were working on solving the mystery of who done it. So, will we find out who it is today? I don't know. Let's continue. Anyway, yeah. Wow, maybe Nat isn't wrong about you not being such a bad guy. If you do anything stupid out there again, Lizard Brain, I'm gonna make you sure you never get any visitors and are cut down to 1 meal a day. Or not. I'm only letting you come with because Natalie was going to make a fight of it. You both should be thanking her. Is she alright? This is one of your moments when you should keep your big mouth shut. This doesn't feel right. We didn't even let Faye do her in-depth analysis this time. Aren't we being hasty? There's not much time. We need to be swift! This is a bleak day when Zuri's the one saying we aren't thinking things through. We'll be fine. I'm here. She's right. We're all some of the best of our professions. Though this may be in haste, we can do it. So, back me up. Everyone, be careful. They're right. I'm rushing this operation. I don't want Kika to suffer any longer. Even if it puts our operation in a state of increased danger. If I'm being hasty, I should stop this now. This is against everything I've followed. Everything I've been taught. I could get killed because of this. Knock it off. Excuse me. I said knock it off, because apparently now we have a weird accent. Lieutenant Starr, tell me where we think the shuttle left. Captain Moonfollow, I want a detailed report of the conditions at the suspected land site. Lieutenant Zuri, stretch and warm up for any potential combat. Everyone, check your gear. Do what I asked and meet me back here in 20 minutes. You heard her. Get everything squared away. Sol gives me a thumbs up and a pound on the back as he walks by. If he was thinking I was being hasty, why didn't he just come out and say it? This is my first real mission, and I'm forgetting the basics of mission planning. This is completely unsatisfactory. Stop letting emotions play into your plans, Natalie. I'm ashamed of myself. Don't look so down. We all got caught up in the heat of the moment. What are you still doing here? You should be getting ready. If you're not going to take my orders seriously, I'm not letting you come with. I'd like to see you try. I will. Did you forget that I have to stick with you or Sol? I'm not freed. I'm just on patrol. Patrol? No, I'm not on patrol. I'm on parole, you idiot. Oh, that's right. What about your gear? I've got everything to complete the mission. Where's your radio? Back in the lab. I expected a sarcastic remark, something about having double standards is bad. Instead, she gives me that warm smile I enjoy seeing. Let's go get it. We can be back before anyone else. Don't tell anyone. They don't need to be worrying that their leader's losing her marbles. I won't. You can trust me. That I can. I move to key the What? What is this English? I move to key the unlock for my Is that proper English? Whatever. For my laboratory when a cold shiver runs down my spine. Something's wrong. The door, it's unlocked. Forgot to lock it? You are kind of scatterbrained today. Despite how true that statement is, I've been careful lately. Didn't want anyone breaking in back into my lab. I even threw Faye out when I had to go visit the bridge. Zuri is slowly shifting her stance from her regular playful self to to a more aggressive, more focused. The same stance when she felt we were in danger from the weather. Get behind me. Be careful. Don't worry, I have you watching my back. Clear! Whoever was here didn't stay long. Could I have just left the lab unlocked? Everything appears to be untouched since the last time I was here. I'm not going to touch anything! I don't think there's anything to be careful of disturbing. It appears I must have been losing my mind. You must have. Even your papers are still in perfect stack. What? Yep, you really are very orderly. I'd love to say it I am, but I left in a hurry. The papers were in a stack, sure, but it certainly wasn't a very pretty one. I do a quick inventory of my documentation and ugly sketches. Everything's here and accounted. Even if they had taken any of them, nothing to be gleaned from them. My awful drawings of symbols I can't remember don't have any intellectual value. Anyone who would have seen them should know. I suppose that would exonerate Faye or Soul. Both of them would have known that there was nothing of value in the pages. Zuri's locked in a room. She couldn't have done it. Besides, Zuri's already proven her innocence to me. That leaves Commander Rasuna, Colonel Nilsson, Major Tenzin, Lieutenant Starr, and Flight Officer Migi. All of them have been alone in the last 30 minutes. The last time they smashed up the datapads. Why didn't they take these pictures? Because they are worthless. Even if someone stole them, there would be nothing of value lost. But whoever did this did not try very hard to conceal their presence here. I doubt the Doctor or Commander would have been so sloppy. Lieutenant Starr and Officer Migi are the two primary suspects. Kylie doesn't seem to be very detailed, and Kika is currently distraught. Kylie's too sweet and lovable. The perfect cover. And why is Kika distraught? Stupid soul wouldn't tell me. Kika lost her parents today. She just found out the news. I told her that she should have just took some time off for everything to sink in, but she refused. Like she doesn't care. She does care. That's what Soul said as well. I understand why she wants to stay, but she should sit this one out. It's only making her more suspicious in my eyes. But a dedicated warrior would appear to do the same thing as an insidious spy. I know. Why couldn't this mission have been something simple? Blow up ship dock. Easy. It's during the most trying of times that we learn who we truly are. And who your friends are. Yep. Parents, huh? Are kitsunes very close to their parents? Lupides are incredibly close to their families. Kitsune's not as much, but still tight. Oh. You sound like you don't care for yours. I really don't have one. Dramon's lay a nest in the middle of the wilderness. Our young learn to survive and are brought into the fold of society as they grow. That sounds incredibly neglectful. I didn't think so. It was fun and exciting every day. Only the hardy survive. Perhaps that's why Zuri thinks that warriors have to be these brawn muscleheads. I guess the closest thing to a family I have is my hatchmates. You all learn to protect each other. Most don't survive, but some of my hatchmates made it to civilization with me. Like how we have brothers and sisters? Kinda? We aren't related by blood, but we are as close as any of your families. Wanna know something really embarrassing? Not if I have to reveal something equally embarrassing. This one's a freebie. I was hoping to the spirits that I'd be able to have something like that here. Silly, right? Not at all. I'd be happy if we could have that sort of relationship here. Though I'd also like it if we could respect the rank structure as well. Come on, I'll grab my radio and lock up again. We've got a mission to fulfill. The heat. The heat! Even though I knew this place was going to be warm, this is almost unbearable. Hope there's some sort of ancient power that we're disturbing. I could use a nice thunderstorm overhead right now. Like an unmerciful god, the sun beats down on my latest disaster. The site's absolutely trashed. Did the researchers go mad from sunstroke? Bridge, this is ground team. Already on it. You're alone, Major. Very nice, thank you. Suck up. I don't know, Soul. You already gave me my first clue. What do you have to counter? Bah! Bah! Give me 5 minutes. Captain Moonfollow, I want you to look for signs of disturbed soil. Faye? Where'd you go? To study a cactus or something. I'll look for your piles of disturbed sand. She's also gone before I get a chance to fully explain what I want done. Bite my lip, trying not to let my annoyance get the better of me. Zuri, you have the most important assignment of all. Do you feel anything? This is going to sound silly, but how many times do I have to say my security officer's perspective is the most important when it comes to safety? I don't know. Ask Soul. He keeps track of things like that. Maybe I will. Well, I can't feel anything on the wind, but my gut's screaming warnings at me. Something feels off. Think it's the heat? Perhaps the tattered campsite's disturbing you? I like the heat. It makes me feel happy and at ease. It's almost like being back home again. You're strange, Zuri. This heat's killing me. I'm starting to think the researchers melted. But the claw marks... It's a joke. I need down next to the tattered remains of the makeshift tent. Their better supplies must have been left at the original site. This isn't much more than canvas and poles. Still, the canvas is thick and durable. I tried to tear it with my bare hands, but I can't even manage to rip a single thread. Something strong or large destroyed this site. The cuts are not clean. They aren't precise measures I would expect from someone using a knife or a machete. These scars are wild. Are you sure you don't feel anything on the wind? Large felines, perhaps? Nothing. It's calm. Peaceful. It's just like how the monks told me inner peace felt. Hey, don't worry. Nothing's gonna happen as long as I'm around. I'm your protector. I'm not concerned, Zuri. You're here. You don't need to worry about me. But I'd like to worry about you. It's so fun to think how my commander might possibly die. Thanks. Natalie! What is it? It's an audio log. You need to hear this. You should have waited to play it until I was here. Damn your pride! Listen! If he's getting gruff with me, then there's something utterly important and damning on this. My heart flutters a bit as I consider what sort of intrigue awaits me. We have it! We have it! Though our blood may soak these dunes, by God, we have it! I can hear howls in the background. Not feline, but guttural? They're hard to hear over the sounds of shifting sands. Though we pay the ultimate price, we have it! We have the key... We have the key to the entire universe! Though my team has given their lives in pursuit of this, I am now the caretaker of the universe! The blood! It draws them near. I do not have much time left in this world, but I will do what must be done. I will be the patron saint that they demand I become. Nobody will be able to stop what I'm about to do. I have taken one step to the heavens, with no challenge from the masses. I do this for everyone. I do this for everyone. I do this for everyone. The universe is in my hands. The garbled, pained tone fades to static. The universe is in his hands. Do the researchers truly find a weapon of mass destruction? I can only presume so. What are we going to do? What can we do? We need to finish up our investigation for any additional clues. Every second we sit here twiddling our thumbs, that mad scientist is running rampant with a device we know nothing about. No key to the universe should be out there and not accounted for. First, I'm hasty. Now, I'm slow. There are times and places for both. This is not the time to be slow or hesitant. Soul, what if we aren't understanding this? What if there's something bigger than... What is bigger than this? I don't know, but one datapad doesn't give us a guaranteed task or objective. This little recording is nothing more than speculation. We can afford 5 minutes to ensure we do this right. I'm not going to win on this, am I? Alright. I wanted to confirm that there are no other computers in this camp anyway. We should find some here. I doubt it. That message confirmed my suspicions that whoever we're chasing doesn't want anyone to know what they're pursuing. Then why would they leave the message? Why do criminals leave any sort of message? To taunt their pursuers. The message doesn't give us any more knowledge than that person is dangerous. I'm going to do a full and detailed investigation of this campsite. With your permission or not, I'm not going to be hasty. So, Lieutenant Starr's dead parents are worth being risky, but my trying to prevent mine from dying isn't worth the same value? A mutt is worth more than me? Get back to this shuttle. The heat's screwing with your mind. Whatever. Maybe it's messing with mine as well. I can barely keep the sweat on my eyes. My water intake isn't keeping up. Major Brunford would be screaming at me right now. I'll be quick. Yeah, that'll fix everything. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just like before. I pull myself into the limited shade of a ravaged tent. Who cares about the stupid radio? I should have brought another liter or two of water. The racist grump is still sitting in his nice climate-controlled shuttle. Lousy jerk. It would be so much faster if he would just apologize to me and help out. You don't look so good. Your face is all red. Just a bit of a headache. That's no good. Here. Zuri tosses me a worn leather bota. I run my fingers over the fraying stitching and scuffed brown leather. This canteen's been through a few beatings. Made it when I was still a hatchling. Wandering Elder showed me how to make it really strong and tough. Just like me. Crafting. Odd hobby for a warrior. You have to learn how to make when you're a warrior. You don't always have what you need in the heat of battle. So non-combat related skills have their place when you're a warrior. You're not going to give up on trying to claim you're a warrior, are you? Not until you realize the truth. And I won't stop until you see the truth. I take a few swigs of cool, refreshing water. Even little boons like this are enough to keep me going. Find anything? Only this. Tulsa's Soul's Discovery Tour. While she plays it, I distract myself by watching the sifting sands. I don't need to hear that dire warning again now. That's life, I suppose. Just like these shifting sands, everything seems to be in constant movement. I'm having a hard time keeping up. The winds of fate seem to be blowing everything around me, never leaving the truth uncovered for long. But there's no wind here now that I think about it. What could be shifting? Zuri? You said you didn't feel anything in the air, right? Nope. Oh god, I just used Zuri's voice for... Nope. What about the ground? Slight tremors, but I figured they were... Where are Captain Moonfollow and Lieutenant Starr? Over by the... A sharp, piercing scream breaks the moment of dread in my heart. Too slow, too late. Captain Moonfollow! Stay here! I can help. Trust me, stay here! Oh no, I'm not backing down. Well, actually, I feel like this is going... Let's go. We need to help them now. Let's go. Stay put! No, I'm in charge of the operation. I'm helping. The Commander Rasuna is going to add an insubordination to my charges. Before I have a chance to understand what she meant, Zuri swings her tails, sends me flying off my feet and into the sand. How dare she! I try to scramble my feet to grab her, but she's already on the move towards the source of the screaming. Like a speeding bullet, Zuri is skimming over the sand dunes. Her speed is something I could never match. Her boots look like they aren't even touching the ground. Wait, they aren't! In a heartbeat, I understand why she's the only one who could do this. Whatever's under those shifting sands would have me dead without a fight. Why didn't I think about that? Why am I not reacting fast enough? Why am I not understanding enough? I want to blame the heat, but I know the real answer's in my head. But if I can't help, what use am I here? No, I refuse to think like that. There has to be something I can do. I yank my radio out of my pack. Sol, come in. What, tired of chasing after nothing? Going to pain me to say this, but not nearly as badly a Fey or Key could die because of my lack of judgment. You are right, but we have bigger issues to worry about. There's something moving under sand, and I think it attacked Moonfollow and Star. Roger. I'm running the takeoff checklist right now. Where are they? Zuri took off to save them. Then Godspeed to her. Get on board. Not until they're here. I'm not having this fight. Get on the shuttle! I'm not moving until I have my entire team here. Call me stupid, but no one's getting left behind on my watch. Roger. In the distance, I can see what appears to be a wild storm of sand blowing towards me. At the head of it is a spike. We need to go! Those things chug along at a super fast pace. Kika? Faye, what are those things? Faye's eyes are closed. The torso of her uniform is stained in the dark red fluid of her blood. Numerous cuts and claw marks decorate her. We need to get her to Dr. Nelson now. Soul, we need to go. Now! I may have killed her. My xenobiologist and roommate might have just paid the price for not keeping my head in the game. Oh my god. Kika, get the doctor, now! Soul! Soul, I need you! Just like that, he's gone. He abandoned me when I needed him to help me get through this. Zuri's been doing her best to give first aid, but the blood... More than once I almost lost my lunch. I had to hide it away in the cockpit with a silent soul. Okay, guys, well... I think that's a good place to end this episode, jeez. Everything is going... Things have gone to hell fast. Oh my god. Well, anyway. Yeah, I'm going to call it here for this episode, and we'll figure out next time if Faye's still alive. By the way, if she dies, I'm going to try the other path to see if she dies through that as well. Just because I don't want to get a bad ending like that. Well, it probably won't affect the... Whatever. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.